You all have a dream. Pursue it. Life is about climbing the peaks. Sometimes you get knocked down. Some climbs are tough. Don't stop climbing. Don't quit. One back. There you can see great men are not born great, they grow great. Over time, you get taught discipline, manners, you go through battles, you pick up scars. That's what makes you great. You'll see, I'm cutting into the 20 seconds. As a beginner climber, I started out well. As you can see at the back, my dad was a great sportsman, and my mother was a model, part-time model. I had all the love to start off with. So my climb started out great. In this picture, it was as if my dad was pointing me into the right direction, my climb. He's a successful businessman, many degrees. He accomplished so many things at a young age. He was the right man to follow. Then in life, things changed. My mother and father got divorced. There was no more daddy to run to in the afternoons to go and greet. I fell in love with athletics, and on this specific day, I broke 2 records. Athletics became a thing that drove me. Sport. One back. As you can see there, in 1985, my mother couldn't afford me anymore. I had to move to my dad, started all over with a stepmother, stepsister, new school, new beginnings, new change, and my climb started to go the other way. I'm pausing on purpose. It's not just the 20-second rule. Then, grade 10. I was very small. I was bullied wherever I went. I had absolutely no self-confidence. My life was a mess. At that point, we lived on vegetables. I moved back to my mother, very poor, but I believed in myself. I went to Teachers Training College to become a teacher, a thing that I hated when I was at school. I couldn't do it at all. I was thrown into the deep end among 60 men in a boarding establishment, quite tough. From there, someone entered me into Mr. South Africa. I like jumping into the deep end at times. It was quite scary walking in your speedo in front of thousands of people and then taking the mic. So, yeah, that's why I'm here tonight, another challenge. Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. Sometimes in your mind, you have a goal, you have a dream. Some people tell you to stop, quit, you won't make it. But tonight I want to say to you, pick it up, you'll make it. My experience climb started when I was a teacher. Started out teaching, as you can see, many athletes on that specific day, they broke 32 records. My life was going great. I had a rugby academy, swimming club, cricket academy, and I was still teaching, also coaching Premier Division rugby. Stormy weather came in, Duncan, and you can see the clouds coming in now, and the click. Stormy weather came in, my brother passed away, 23 years old. That knocked me off my mountain. I lost my compass. I didn't know where to go anymore. I didn't even feel like business. This was my brother. The Sharks, I had him in mind. He was going to play for the Springboks. Heineke May knew him. He had a dream. I helped him to get there, and he was taken away. So we have curveballs in our walk. But it's about, look at this, it ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. It's how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning gets done. Life is not plain sailing. You get knocked around by so many people in life, but you don't have to eat it up. Spit it out and move forward. I had an 8-bedroom house, 4-bedroom house close to the beach. full gym, beautiful sea view. I became an alcoholic. I got divorced. I lost everything. No cars, no nothing. I lived in a shack almost. I used to take taxis, and the worst thing, I had to say goodbye to my children. They live in KZN at the moment, and I decided to come to Joburg and climb up a cliff to see if I can make a difference. Overcoming obstacles. Duncan, if you can just click through that. There are so many obstacles in real mountain climbing: falling, warning crevices in area, avalanches, winter storms, winds, and you can feel it in the money at the moment in South Africa as well. So if you have a business plan or something, go for it. And then I found myself a cheerleader. I don't know if you can sing that song with me. I found an angel that is actually coaching me all the way through. She pushed me onto the stage tonight to start this thing, to share vision and passion with everyone. Now, the next slide. From driving in a taxi, I'm now driving my BMW Z4. I'm climbing. I always wanted a sports car. And I will have a sports car. And we might have another sports car. Don't stop dreaming. It's your own fault if you stop dreaming. The man on top of the mountain didn't fall there. Life is about climbing. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Well, sometimes you're lucky when your dad drops you with his helicopter on top of the mountain. But no man fell on top of the mountain. It's a slog. You get scarred.